everyone, I'm Shadika. Welcome to today's class, 15-minute back. Let's get started on our hands and knees in tabletop. Hands right under the shoulders, gripping the mat, knees under the hips or a little bit ahead of the hips. Draw the belly in, super strong. Feel that core power, core connection. Inhale, lengthen the spine for cow pose. Exhale, round the back for cat, pressing the mat away, hugging the belly in. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, draw it in. One more, inhale, and exhale. Good, come back to tabletop, super strong. Step your left foot back, draw the belly in, float the leg up, bend the left knee, take glute pulses, because we need our glutes for back bends, right? And then bring your arms into goalpost, bending the elbows, and really strong here, focusing on strong serratus muscle, your lats, shoulder working, drawing the core in, watch the back of the head, keep your skull in line with your scapula. Inhale, and exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee. Other side, step the right foot back, draw the belly in, float the leg up, bend the right knee, pulse. Really strong, so we want to use the glutes so we're not dumping into the lower back. Then bring your left arm out into goalpost and squeeze. Feel that squeezing of your upper back. Everything's starting to work, your rhomboids. Inhale and exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee. Draw everything in, serratus puffs, and just, you're gonna do, it's like cat-cow, but you're just working the upper back, keeping your core engaged. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to neutral, draw the belly in. Now we're gonna do upright row with each elbow, starting with the left. So draw the belly in, left arm, elbow up, and just upright row. Pretend you're holding a dumbbell or a weight, and just focus on squeezing the rhomboids, squeezing the upper back. Keep your belly drawn in. Take a couple more, then come back down, hand down. Other side, draw it up first. You can make a fist, pretend you're holding something, and draw that in. Watch the back of the head, so try not to look forward or too low. Just really keep that neck neutral. Keep the core engaged. Good. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hand down. Come into plank. We're doing the same thing in plank. First, the serratus puffs. So draw the belly in. Keep your hips level and just melt into the upper back, melting between the shoulder blades. Keep your core engaged. The serratus muscle is working, serratus puffs. Good. And then pause here, strong here too. Now left arm, your upright row. You might be leaning on your right arm a little bit, but try to keep it balanced. Maybe you can bring your feet out. You can also do this in tabletop to modify. One more. Inhale and exhale, hand down. Other side. So yeah, bring your feet a little bit wider for balance, and upright row or plank row. Good. Strong here. Inhale and exhale, hand down. Knees down, come into Dolphin Pose. So forearms down, let your head relax, tuck your toes, and lift into Dolphin. So your head is off the mat, elbows are right under the shoulders. Focus here on pressing into the forearms and your elbows, bending the knees, sending the hips back and up, pressing into your back muscles are really engaged. So we're focusing on the back, pressing the chest towards the toes. Inhale and exhale, come down. Make your way to downward facing dog. Hands are strong, bend the knees. Hips back and up. Good. And just catch your breath here. Strong in the shoulders, strong in your upper back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, hands to the mat. Step the right foot back, back knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, arms lift. Bring your arms to goal post, really strong. Draw that in. Really activate your upper back. Watch the back of the head. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the mat, plank. And on your knees, lower. Keep your shoulders lifted. Inhale, cobra, pulling the chest through. Exhale, lift. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, back knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, arms lift. Arms into goal post again. Draw that in and pretend you're squeezing a grapefruit in your upper back. So draw that in, core engaged. Inhale and exhale, hands to the mat, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Step the left foot back, back knee down, toes tucked. Inhale, arms lift. Then arms into goal post again. And we're gonna do these scapular depressions. So you're holding your core strong and you're just bending through each, lowering each elbow with control. Your serratus, your lats. Inhale and exhale, hands to the mat, plank, and on your knees, lower. Inhale, cobra, so you're pulling the chest through. There's a pulling action here. Exhale, lift, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, back knee down, toes tucked. Inhale, arms lift. Arms into goal post again, and do the little depression, scapula working. Draw the belly in. Really feeling that. We don't need weights for back work. We can really just get this by activating the right muscles. Inhale and exhale. Hands to the mat, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Hands to the mat, step to plank. And on your knees, lower. Chaturanga, inhale, cobra. Exhale, lift. Downward facing dog. Down dog shrugs, bend the knees. It's easier this way. Send the hips back and up. And you're gonna shrug your shoulders up and down. So we're moving the scapula, your shoulder blades up and down, elevation and depression, opening that up, draw the core in. Inhale and exhale, come back to your down dog. Come to plank and then move your way into Sphinx Pose. You can go on your knees and come down and then onto your belly. Try to keep your elbows right underneath the shoulders. Let's tuck the toes just to feel that activation in your glutes. So for all our back bends now, we want to really focus on strong glutes to not use the low back. We're going to really focus on the upper back. So you can keep your toes tucked or you can untuck, but keep that activation in your glutes. And now keep your head neutral so you're not looking forward, but keeping the back of the skull in line with your scapula. Take a couple breaths here and focus on pulling yourself forward. So there's a pulling action here. We don't do a lot of pulling in yoga, but this is one way where we're pulling ourselves through. And keep drawing the core in. There should be no feeling here in the low back. No compression there. It should all be in the front body, your glutes, and then upper back. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Just take a little break. Ear to the mat. Good, bring your chin forward. Hand under the shoulders. Come into a low cobra. You can tuck your toes just for that first little activation of the glutes. Then you can untuck, keep your glutes active, and try to pull yourself through. You can even come down a little bit in your low cobra. Draw the belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your right cheek down and arms by your side. Taking just a moment. Good, chin forward. bring your fingers and tent them and bring them off the mat into a wide cobra. You can tuck your toes or you can keep them untucked. Just whatever works to activate your glutes. Now take an inhale, and we're gonna do oscillating cobra, just up and down, working, and you can even add a little bit of a twist, bringing each cheek down to the mat, but keep the glutes on, really strong. And lifting through the upper back, so that's your activation. Upper back, glutes, core. Inhale, and exhale, come back, down, hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, lift, you can go on your knees and lift into downward facing dog. Bend the knees, send the hips back and up, strong in your down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the top knee and open it up. You can stay here in maybe a side plank, or you can come into flipping your dog into wild thing, trying to stack your shoulder right on top of the wrist, opening the upper back, lifting through the chest, firm the glutes. Inhale, exhale, come into three-legged down dog, and bring your foot down. Other side, right leg lifts, bend the top knee, open the hip, and flip it. Trying to stack the left shoulder right on top of the wrist, and opening that up, feeling an expansion in the chest. Your glutes are strong, legs are strong. Inhale, and exhale, right leg lifts, and bring it back down. Good. Come into Dolphin Pose, forearms down. Let your head relax, tuck your toes, lift, Dolphin. Bend the knees, focusing on lifting through the shoulders. Your head is off the mat. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the right knee, and lift up through that top heel. So in your dolphin today, think about a long and strong back line. So the back of the skull, scapula, and then lift up into the glute in your heel. And you can take little leg lifts here. So really strong in your back, drawing the core in. Lifting through that top heel. Inhale. And exhale, lower the foot. Other side, right leg lifts. Bend the left knee if that's easier, and really focus on lifting through that top heel. Your hips are square, so your heel is what is highest. Pressing into your forearms, elbows, lifting through the upper back. Finding that long back line, strong glutes. Inhale, and exhale, lower the foot down. Come into forearm plank. Nice and strong. Drawing the belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Come down onto your belly. Take a little rest. Great work. All right, locust. Whenever you're ready, forehead down. Let's set it up into a locust drill. So forehead down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Keep your elbows bent. Tuck your toes. Firm your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, lift your head, your forehead, and then toes, and lift through the shoulders, focusing on the upper back. Inhale, and exhale, release. Cheek to the side on your mat. Just taking a moment here. Resting. Maybe feeling your heartbeat. Good, and then come back, bring your chin forward, arms in goalpost, bending the elbows. Tuck your toes just to start, forehead down. So really focus on activating the glutes so you're not feeling a compression in the low back. And if you're feeling a compression, then you don't have to lift the toes or your forehead. You can do this with that still on the mat. So forehead down. And if I'm gonna demo it with the forehead lifted, but please do whatever feels best for you. So bring your elbows and hands up, okay? You can lift your toes. And then we're gonna do the pulling here, bringing your arms forward and back and upper back. So again, you can bring your head down and just focus on your upper back. You're squeezing, activating all the muscles in your upper back. Inhale and exhale. Release other cheek down, relaxing for a moment. Good, and then bring your chin forward, arms forward, locust swimmers. Tuck your toes. So you can do this again with your toes on the mat, your forehead on the mat, or you can lift it up. So take an inhale, lift if you're lifting, and then alternate hand and foot like you're swimming. Forehead down if it's too much on your low back. Firming the glutes. Inhale and exhale. Relax again, cheek down, other side. And finding some release. You can even bend your knees if you want to do a little windshield wiper, relaxing the back. Good, then bring your chin forward. Last one, so your option is to do locust, which is arms by your side lifting, or you can do bow pose. So if you're gonna do bow, bend the knee, bend the knees, grab the outer foot, forehead down, lifting through the shoulders, take an inhale, and exhale, lift. Strong in your glutes, through the shoulders, pressing into your low belly, your pubic bone to lift yourself up. Inhale, and exhale, slowly release, and just settle here. Good, hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes on your knees. Lift into down dog just to stretch everything out. Bend the knees, long in the spine. So if you do feel it in your low back, your lumbar, you can bend the knees, send the hips back and up. Strong in the core. Then come into child's pose, knees wide, toes touching, and relaxing here in your child's pose. One more inhale and exhale. Good, slowly come up. We are done. Take a seat. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed the class. Feeling a little more strength and power in your upper back. Let me know what you enjoyed. Please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for subscribing. See you again soon. Namaste.